Hello out there, subscribers and friends. This is Surviving 2 coming at you with another video. Okay, hello out there in YouTube land. Well, I told you in another video that I was going to show you a little bit about maps and the GPS units. Well, there's my little GPS unit. I got an Etrex Venture. And there's the maps I use. Now this is where I get them from. This might help the people here in the United States. I don't think it will help the people, my friends over in Britain, but they've got their own maps, but they might be able to cross-reference some of this information over to their maps and make it work. So anyway, let me get started. I go to the USGS site and print off the particular maps I want, and I print them to full scale, but when I go to print them, I tell it to pick the current view. So if I'm zoomed in on an area, it'll pick that particular area and it'll throw it out to scale. Now this is a 1/24th map, and this is a 1/24th scale right here, and they're exactly the same. So these come out right to scale. Now I don't like this one, the topo maps, because they come out pretty small, and that's one that's even bigger. Now that one I blew up and it's not to scale, but when I told it to go to scale, it did. But that one I just blew up so I could kind of see where I'm at and what I'm doing. Now when you go to set up your GPS, you look in the bottom corner of your, let me get this laid out here, your bottom corner of your map, and it'll tell you what it uses, like a NAD 83, that's North American Datum 1983. So that's what you need to set your GPS up to. And every GPS is a little bit different, but I find it on the units tag here. So that way when I tag something or I mark something, it's exactly to this map. It'll show up right on this map when I use the grid coordinates. So let me get this out of here. This is the particular map I like using right here. I don't like the photo maps that much. Now I've got a grid coordinates here on the location of where I'm at right now, and it's telling me 14S. So 14S is telling me that's the main map. And if you look down in this information here, it'll say what zone it is. And this is zone 14 for this particular area, or this particular map I should say. So I know I'm in 14S. Let me get that back on there so it'll sit still. Now I take my little UTM scale here and I put it down on there, and if I hold it line to line, it matches exactly. So I know that this map is to scale. Now where am I on this damn map? Okay, I've got 14S 068, and let's see how many numbers there are. See if I can get this, and I doubt, let me turn the light on, maybe backlit you might be able to see that. Let me get some of that glare off of it. Maybe you can see that right here. Yeah, right in there is where I'm getting my map coordinates at. Okay, it's telling me the first number is the easting line. So easting, northing. You want to take your easting line first. And it says 14S 0689289. Now you drop the 14S and you take the 0689, the first 3 digits. Now the 0 they dropped on this one naturally because it's a 0. There's no need to put it on there. So there's a 6 up by this 88. There's a 6 up by the 89. Same. So my first coordinates was 0689. So 0689, there's my line right there. That's the line I'm interested in. That's the one I want to put my coordinates up to. Excuse me. Now the last 3 digits is 289. So I come over, I take it and move it to my left in between 2 and 3, and I get it about on 89, where 89 would be. Now then, my next coordinates is 3610. Over here I got 3610, 3609, 3611. So 3610, that's my next one. Then I want 239. So my easting was at 29. My northing was at 239. So 239 right there. Right about there is where I'm at. And then I would take and I would mark, there's a little hole up here, I would mark that spot right there. Get some lead out, that might work. Let's see, 239 and 289 and 239. You always want to remember to go easting first and then northing. So 289 and 239. So I get it on the 3, almost 4, and I get the other one on the 8, 9, almost the 9, and then I take and mark right on that little hole, and right there is where I'm at. That's where I'm at on this map. I'm right at the high point of this little peak that's right at 665 feet. Now if I go on and I'm accurate to within 16 feet, and it says 665 feet, which it said 664 a minute ago, but that matches up. So I'm right at the right height, right limit, so that's where I'm at. And that's how you make a GPS work with a map. That way, if you keep marking yourself all the time, you know, ever so often, you'll know where you're at on your map if you ever lose your batteries on your GPS. Okay then, y'all have fun out there. Take care. I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more in the future that I put out, just subscribe. Until then, later.